This video is aimed at any teachers who would like to know a little bit more about how they can incorporate lines and spots into their Smart Notebook presentations. I think including lines and spots is quite straightforward. If you look at the top toolbar in Smart Notebook, you can see here there is the lines option. What we're going to be doing is looking at a few applications of this. I think the most basic application, the one I use the most, is for building grids, for when you want to clarify the form of grammar structures. This one is for present perfect. This is something that I would build and at some point in my grammar presentation might present to the students, give them opportunity to work in pairs and discuss what they think it is before clarifying it as a group. In order to build this kind of presentation, I would start off by typing, for example, then select the lines. We've got a choice of lots of different types of lines. The standard one in the top left is the one I would usually go for. Here you can choose the line thickness if you want to change it. Here you can choose the line color if you want to change that. I'm just going to go with a purple color. Off click on the color again. Then you simply click and drag to begin building your lines. If I want to extend a line, I would click on my mouse select button, select the line I want to move. I can always move it around and change its position. Then click here, drag it across. I can extend that line. And just like that, I have built my little form grid, we can call it. Another application of lines in Smart Notebook presentations would be a matching exercise like this. If I present the students with a match the words on the left with the words on the right exercise, I can go to my lines, select the arrows button, and if I click and drag, I can draw a line to show which ones are connecting to which ones. If I want to change the color, again I can go to my colors, choose a new color, off click there, like this. And that's quite a fun way of getting the students to interact with the IWB. One more way of including lines would be if I were looking at students' mistakes. If I have some sentences like this, two ways of including lines would be to show a mistake here, or if I wanted to, I could draw an arrow to it to show students where the errors are. Then finally, coming on to spots. The only real application I can think of for spots in class would be a pronunciation exercise. If I have these three words and I want the students to identify word stress, then I could invite them up to the board. They click the stress here and then drop it where they think the word stress is. These are quite large word stress symbols. I could make them a little bit smaller. And to build this presentation, what I've done is I've chosen my pens here. I've made the pen thickness here quite big. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. If I reduce it there, choose a color. Let's go with blue this time. And just simply click, and now I have a spot. If I select my mouse, I can click on that spot and move it around to different places. What I did on the previous slide is I right-clicked on it and I went to Infinite Cloner. Infinite Cloner means that it will stay in one place, and every time you click and drag, you'll produce new spots like this, which is quite useful if you're doing some kind of exercise like I showed you on the previous slide, where we're choosing word stress for the words. Okay, that's the end of this video tutorial. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact either Adam G or Adam T. We are both very happy to help.